The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf.
Impressive, Snake.
Who's that?
Impressive, Snake.
Who's that?
Impressive, Snake. Impressive, Snake.
Fuck. I had it muted again. Oh god. He's just saying welcome in. I know it's like zero notice, but I said I better stream this before. Yeah, fucking. Better stream this now or I never will, you know? We just have to get through some lore first. Probably about 40 minutes of it for any gameplay. Yeah, not too bad. I'm just worried now because there's no sound option and I think these games are pretty loud, so we'll see how stream animal they are. So, not too bad. God, sacking people. Right, a little pixely gameplay and then the cutscenes. This only has 10 missions as opposed to 300, so... wasn't really expanded on until the expansion, so to speak. Jesus. I mean, it's a net gain, but still. Don't be fuckers.
Impressive, Snake.
It's very cynical, like, isn't it? Too low to reduce the hours, though.
Impressive, Snake.
Impressive snake. Yeah. There's always a catch. Hate companies.
Impressive, Snake.
God, this is a bit of an odd one. It's not like if I had music to shut up. Oh, it still goes. We have to test the volume, I suppose. It's not 360-degree movement on the stick. It's the 8-way. Feels a bit odd. But they messed up so much of this fucking collection. What? Bastards. Grand lads. Welcome in.
Impressive, Snake.
Impressive snake you have there. And your pet snake, lol. You noob.
What was that noise?
You blew my dick.
What was that noise?
Blizzard. Oh yeah. Congratulations on that.
Impressive, Snake.
Good shit, man. Come to the next mosque and start your own Twitch.
Who's that?
So we can do what we like. Frag Hoardings. No, this is just the base game, so there's only 10 missions. It's the story I'll be doing on hard. Welcome in. Knock on. Shit.
Who's that?
Right, it's lore time. Oh, forgot to save. Shit. Special. Oh yeah. No, let's try not to fall asleep.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed
Weird how he
soldiers
looks
after
kind of
me?
blonde here.
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're
There he
not my
looks like
commander
Liquid.
anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take orders. I know it.
No, Colonel.
Excuse me.
Anywhere but there.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief
I'd rather
of
fight the
Foxhound's medical
war.
staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
But yeah, we're going to be watching a lot of shit
What's
because
wrong? You don't like shots?
these are going to be like comprehensive kind of playthroughs.
It all went down 5 hours ago.
Once I've streamed the beat in all three, then I can kind of fuck around with stuff, you know?
A remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next generation special forces, led by
This is the
members
proper
of
in-depth
Unit
shit.
Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so.
Hindy.
You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives.
No worries, man. You won't miss any
First, you're to
gameplay.
rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson. And the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Jesus.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
No, the
Questions?
attributes you'd want.
I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
As if he had a Dumbledore beard before it. Maybe he might have. You only have the Discord pick to go off. So, they've told us our mission. They're going to tell us how to get in. Presumably through the rear.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The disposal facility
TMI
includes a
Manine.
hardened underground base. Even with our most advanced intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back. Sounds like a spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal
Find proofs of
facility
what
by
my Queen
sub.
Jill's the slave.
Approach.
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then...
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
launch.
Same as a torpedo, only this has no propulsion device of its own. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
God.
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in
Istana Queen.
technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I wouldn't blame him. That's all you see on the internet now. People fucking write to each other. I hate when it's when they say something my guy. It's like, why can't you just say mate or man or something? Something normal. My guy. Fucking, it's just like they all talk the same or something. My dude is grand. It's just these people see it on Reddit or something and then have to copy it, you know? Fucking hate it. Anyway, back to Snake.
What's the time limit?
24 hours.
52
They say
minutes.
they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Couldn't have told me that beforehand. Oops. Okay. Let's go launch. That's alright. Thought Roy was in charge. Hold on. God, it's like looking in a mirror.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides.
President Trump.
Now, huh?
No, at this point, they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko.
See?
She'll be providing you backup by codec.
You watch the briefing, you know she exists.
Intel analyst?
She's built up an
You don't find out about her halfway through the game like
the
Decky did.
Emergency search team. Contact her if you have any questions. She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
Well, go on, rude boy. I and I man them. Suck my balls. and so on. Did I do it right? Well gassed over. What the fuck is that? Oh,
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
French.
Because there aren't many people who
don't
know
know.
Foxhound as well as I do.
Was it
Really the
intentional?
only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
I
Okay,
want to
Snake.
suck your balls, rude boy.
Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece, Meryl.
Merle. What do we know
What was your
about
niece
Merle?
doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. Since
18.
then, I've been watching
Didn't know
after
that.
her.
Personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired.
Psychotherapy,
I'm just an old
not to be
man now.
attracted to those of the
And
opposite
I'm
sex.
your friend.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
One, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And two, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No
Gulf
cutoffs
War.
involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
See you out on the golf course, Colonel.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
Why am I still
See
naked?
her naked?
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freezing peptide so that your blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
That
I also
sounds
put some
amazing.
nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll
Sure,
keep you
pee
alert
bigger.
and responsive for 12 straight hours.
That was quite a cocktail. Anything else in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
No, I want to... We're down to the last one. Okay. The sausages.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini-transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuclear missile?
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so. At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
His face just like, shit.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
They kind of are, to be fair.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human
Project?
genome, and they're nearly finished.
Finished?
Following up on this research, the military has been working
That's half his
towards
dialogue.
identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words, we can overcome all sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time add genetic characteristics as...
That's full-on fucking eugenics.
Okay. And so if you knew what genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier, you could implant them in the same way, right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being
It's not a
able to
slippery slope.
isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
Oh Jesus, keeps adding fucking substrands.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a
Whoops.
single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the
I thought
Sons
it's a
of
bit
Big
of a
Boss.
exaggeration.
Sons of Big Boss. me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that
And
is.
CNN weapons.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget they've
What a
all been
bunch of
strengthened
dweebs.
with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit
tomorrow, I
was
think?
fired in this attack.
That was last Thursday of the month, I think. Because then there's Black Friday afterwards, so... That's what that came about.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They
Jammy
see the
bastards
unit
get 2
as their
turkey
only
dinners in the
family.
space of a month.
The sons of the big boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting
After all the
strangely.
Methodist churches from
Apparently they
fucking...
consulted classified
Geo, I guess,
information
huh?
about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Like myself.
Even the existence of this genome army is a national secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
Shit, right.
An elite group combining firepower and expertise.
Oh my
Every
god.
bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still
Some world we live in.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities.
Started playing the football stadiums one again.
The beautiful and deadly sharpshooter.
You should do a few the next time. It's great for people watching.
Master of disguise. Vulcan Raven.
It's often in the stands and no one's face is blocked and you
And
can
Revolver Ocelot.
get to see a bunch of
Specialist
shit.
interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks. Too bad we'll be meeting under these circumstances.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
Brentford. Stop, I'd fierce trouble finding fucking... There's a Stockport, yeah. Could not for the life of me fucking find it. Turns out it was like dead centre in the fucking middle without... Despite having the name Port in it. So I was searching on the coast. Either I got unlucky or I misunderstand how it got its name. Love geography.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
No, it's like to the east of fucking Liverpool.
Tell me what you know.
Nowhere near the
He fought
coast.
in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
The entire Middle
He
East.
was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
Right, is that everything? Okay, now for the actual opening cutscene, lol.
I need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
That's cool. Watch all the briefings and that happens. Radar off. Oh my god. Well, I put hard in the title, so... Yeah, I've been dreading this one. This is going to be rough. 2 on hard is fine other than 1 fight, and 3 on hard is piss easy. But, this game's the one I'm least familiar with by far. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the torture sequence. Really gets dragged out on hard. Apparently it's so bad on extreme I shouldn't even bother. True.
Stay alert.
Wow.
I know it.
Hold on there a second.
Swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
They skipped the entire dialogue in the water because I watched all the briefings. I thought they were just going to repeat it again where he kind of summarises what he just said, you know. Oh, there's a nuclear fucking whatever. And these are the people doing it. And that's pretty neat.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the
soundtrack.
situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Stimulating my small bone.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
long overdue. Having this be stream animal. What an time to be alive. Also, welcome back, Bob. Oh, the size of that life bear. Oh my god. I just got distracted by a little game mechanic. God, I'm afraid. 2 and 3 will be a fucking walk in the park. That's insane, the fucking radar is turned off on hard. Game's gonna be hard enough as it is. Like, I could probably play 2 without a radar, because I know it well enough. And there's not really 1 and 3 because it's set in the 60s. I actually really need it here. Okay, I'm going, Colonel, calm down. Noob 6. You're gonna have to make use of the camera and shit. Whoa. Guys. That's half my life gone. Sons of bitches.
What was that noise?
Should be alright once I get a gun. There a sec. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay. He's playing that Parappa the Rapper too there. He got his burger. But he had to sing for it, so was it really worth it?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
Ah.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little
He
hard
said
to
that
move.
because I did the VR missions at the
It's
start.
designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel,
He said the thing.
what's a Russian gunship doing here?
Behind D.
No idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Dude, this is PS1 in 1998. Phenomenal.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well
Love
as your
Mei Ling.
Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living
Sounds like a
legend
Hitman
yourself.
fucking mission.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Looking forward
I
to
just
that as
didn't
well.
expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
Solid Riz.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh, hold
Well,
you to
no.
that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Mind your own business.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Love pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
True. It's a hanging offence in some parts.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
COA. Love to just make up abbreviations. I have to turn it up a bit on my end. Oh, I'd fucking love Alaska in the nighttime. Maybe not when it's like minus 30, but you know. When it's habitable. Oh. Now, I'm going to do her justice now and get Natasha involved straight away.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They
Examine
asked
my
me to
weapon system.
participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Love accents. Oh god, it's been fucking... Last time I beat this, it was probably on the PlayStation 3, so... God, I come to think of it, it could be way over 10 years. Like, I played it on the Vita a year or two back, but I rage quit an early boss fight. Obviously, I've watched a shit ton of playthroughs, but other than the VR missions on the wheel, fucking... Yeah, it's going to take a couple of trials and errors. I was about to say, what the fuck kind of game is that? Shadow of the Colossus, presumably. This bit makes me laugh now. Look at this shit. So, a lot of fucking nuclear warheads and helicopters and shit. And this is what he says.
A surveillance camera?
A surveillance camera! And a fucking nuclear facility? What? What an absolute moron, like. Take his pig shite. Oh. Hell frickin' yes.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your weapon more quickly. While you're barehanded, press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon to be barehanded again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story.
At least he says the buttons here. Back in the day on MGS2 when I was a kid, he'd say, to do this, press the action button. And I'd be like, what the fuck's the action button? There's a button to shoot, to open a door, to punch someone. What's the... He used to do my head in. Oh, Shardy, welcome in. Just in time for Metal Gear.
Good.
What a
We
show.
found a SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a .45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime combat. If you hold down the weapon button, you can train the laser sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
Oh, God. What was the episode of Simpsons fucking... Where's the any key? I see Catarl and Pigup. 2.6 to switch controller, because fucking... Sony can't develop an analog to save their life. You stupid fucking thingy bob. No. Hold on. It's after switching X and circle says circle confirms everything, which is highly inconvenient. I don't know, did you? I'm on with this stupid controller. Okay, that's much better. Dude, this is impossible with no radar. What the fuck? Oh. Bob. Put away your nuclear weapon. Got it in my eye again. No front door for us.
Snake, you'll never be able to get through the front door. Find some other way to get in. Slick. Don't walk past.
hell. I need those rations, man. Well, poopies anyway. Fuck am I?
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
If I need advice on having a bad hairline, I know who to call. Where the hell am I? You just see the contrast though between him and Snake. Snake's hair falling out of him. Your man's hanging on for dear life like myself. Dude, I can't see a fucking thing. The bifters light up? No. See what they say about the bifters actually.
Snake, when you enter a narrow space, you'll automatically go into... Snake.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Fat lot of good that did me. Sam makes you look cool, reduces your health, and also for the few laser grids in the game, it makes them appear without having to use thermal goggles. That's the way out. Great 5 minutes of gameplay and I've gotten lost. Yeah, they thought of everything to be fair. Is this really blocked off in the fucking hard mode? I might have to go back out, which is scary. Ah.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Clean that shaft.
Floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
A woman?
Did something happen?
With
There's an
boobies.
intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Yeah, definitely not me using stealth. I like how claustrophobic this is. Vents in most games you would like fucking crouch run. Especially if in the Deus Ex games. Didn't reboot. That's one way of putting it. Sweet, okay. I better save actually once I drop down. If I can, what?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
God, what a fucking god tier soundtrack.
Those are stun grenades. They are
Oh,
often
that's the
used
job.
in sensitive
I was
operations
so
such
worried.
as freeing hostages and that sort of thing. Sometimes they are called flash bangs or sound and
Flash
flash
bangs.
grenades. They make a big flash and lots of noise, which will disorient and disable your opponents temporarily. You have to understand that they won't kill the bad guys, but just stun them for a few seconds. Use them wisely.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
Don't tell me what to do. 10-hour stream now just for that. Oh. She's like a different game without the radar. Some of it in a good way. Just the controls on this aren't conducive to it. I mean, to say it's remarkably in most ways, but you know. 2 and 3 are just spot on even today. Okay. Now we have leverage. See, I grabbed that one guy at the start and he fucking still alerted. Shh, there's one over there. items. No. Oh. Gold. Can't even open these doors yet, can I? Oh. Don't tell me what to do. God, I'm gonna have to tiptoe around without that radar. Essentially play the game with it when it's on. Just that little fucking Pac-Man game in the corner. Ah, that's bollocks. Activate. Oh my god. Fucked it. Okay. Restart see from the room, not the not the save. That's fantastic.
What is it, Snake?
Welcome back. Just missed the first date.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China. But I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Stop trying to get boner time, we're on a mission. Here he is. Okay, I have to try something. I haven't tried it before, I've just read about it, so it might take a while.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
What's the action button?
Is that a woman?
Not him.
Was that what I did wrong during the elevator? I'm supposed to press direction. I thought it locked me up because I was on alert. But I knew it shouldn't have. The heck? A man of taste, get in here. Yeah, not too bad. A month after it came out, I finally got out to stream here. Same. I spammed 2 and 3 alright for a couple of weeks. Didn't get to play much of this. The thing is, it works on a fucking 8-way movement. The analog's not 360 degrees at all. It's a bit odd. I should doing stretches now. Where the hell am I going? Is this way? Yep. Brightness on my telly is fucked. Hey! Got underwear graphics.
It looks like the chief is being held in a cell. Finds.
Colonel, I'm creepy on your knees. Thought I had to do it 5 times. There we are, gents.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Oh, I have.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information.
Spoilers.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
Metal Gear.
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Oh no, he says it.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew?
You do?
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going
They actually do have a disclaimer at the start about fucking... Some of the teams and shit expressed here are outdated. But at least I didn't censor them, so that's the important thing.
Hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
There's nothing to censor anyway.
Rex
Fucking
has
hell,
fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. Probably already finished arming the warhead.
Love Kiefer.
These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course. There is a PAL.
Not your pal
Set up
guy.
so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the password.
The cutscenes and dialogue are snappy compared to the later games.
Engage the safety lock.
And
There's not much bullshit.
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the second floor basement.
Second floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Jean-Claude.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together.
I don't know, Kurt Russell would have suited. He's already done it, essentially.
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored.
Nicolas Cage.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you?
Yeah.
From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
A heart attack's actually that painful.
Hey, what happened?
The controller's going mental with the vibration. Huh.
Dead.
Fuck, man.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Master
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Death Note. Alright. We're not going to use it. Ooh, there's a ration here. Okay. Ugh. Nice attention to detail, but ugh. No, I'm not coming out. Can't make me.
You say the DARPA chief is dead?
Yeah. According to Naomi, it was a heart attack.
It couldn't be. Well, it looks like all you can do now is find Kenneth Baker, the president of ArmsTech. He's in the second floor basement, isn't he?
Yeah, on the other side of that wall that was cemented over.
Okay. Good luck, Snake. You can do it.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know about Metal
The
Gear.
hell?
Just rumors. I heard it is some kind of walking tank that can deliver an accurate nuclear strike from any terrain. Mountains, deserts, swamps, wherever. But you are the real expert on Metal Gear, aren't you, Snake?
Yeah, I guess I am. But what about the PAL system that the DARPA chief mentioned?
It is a device attached to a nuclear weapon system to prevent the missile from being armed or launched. Usually, a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to launch the missile.
According to the chief, there are 2 codes, and the terrorists already know one of them.
The other code? If the terrorists find out that one too.
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
Right. Yeah. Oh, why do we do this shit? No. I wonder, can I see her now before breaks a thing in the room? Ah. Didn't know you could actually lean first person. Oops. No, leave me alone. That's cool.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
You want that banana snake?
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
that's a good call, actually. I was going to say he'd be one of the more eccentric characters.
What are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there. You better use that weapon you found.
I'll use it on your knee so you don't shut up. Oh god. Arif. This is going to go terribly unaired.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool!
Patrick Swayze.
You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Yeah, I'm racking my brains.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning
Oh,
properly.
I'm drawing a blank on
So what was
actress.
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, I need a ration and I need it now. Oh, it's under the bed, yeah. Are they fucking censored him in? Ironically, before he was actually censored, but it looked more graphic. Just threw fucking granny pants on him there and called it a day. I don't think so, no. He was originally naked and it was just like, you know, I had the squares to cover him up. Oh god, Jana looks fucking... That is some else.
HEL stands for Permissive Action Link. It is a safety system attached to nuclear missile systems. The missile cannot be fired without the insertion of a special electronic code. But if the terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missiles anytime they want.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning. And so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should get some sleep.
He's obsessed with sleep advice. Oh really? I didn't know the crack part. That's important information.
Snake, Psycho Mantis has the power to read people's minds. He got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want.
Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear?
I didn't know.
Really?
Snake, you've got to understand. I'm just the middleman of this operation.
Bastard.
Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the ArmsTech president before the terrorists find out his code.
Oh yeah, Dix, you asked about channel points. I added a new routine that I'm not sure about, but it's there if you want to take a look. Yeah, I'm trying to emphasize the not morning part, because, you know, I think it'll work out because I want to honour the redemption until fucking I beat the game, so if something goes badly wrong, I can just refund it, you know? Get your laptops, eh? It's 1998 and it's probably better than my fucking laptop. Oh god, more maggot graphics. So we should go back up for any first floor stuff. Dude, that's bullshit though. Fucking... I've grabbed one guy, choked him to death, and gotten an alert. And I've thrown one guy and gotten another alert. Like, is there any way to sneak up on them though? Unheard. Because I haven't whiffed the attack, it's just... their eyes light up regardless and fucking alert anyway. Which is complete bollocks.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Tell that to Grand playing New Vegas. Only fucking tin cans. Ooh, jeez, that was close. There we go. Finally got one. And a free ration. That's fantastic. Okay. Any camera? Ladies and gentlemen, the game has changed. You're a dead motherfucker. Where did they come from?
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
The lies in this game. Never saw the likes of it in my life. I mean, what's the demarcation between getting the alert and not getting it? Is it that I'm running up to them, or because they don't turn around? Or is it just hard mode being a prick? Actually, hold on. This might save me, Shit, that's a 1 I have to go up. Okay. Wait till I pick hard. Dude, there's like 80 million of them. I might have exaggerated a bit, but still. Emotional damage. Wow, every shot missed. Oh my god. When do I get a cardboard box? Yeah. Shit, he's done there already. You don't need to kill him necessarily. This guy needs to go. It's an entirely different game without the radar. It's the last time I'd see it now, I promise. But you ever shut up about that fucking radar? Beeline for the stairs. Fuck. Thought two of them would converge and then walk away. Go. Nice. Like a prime cigar. Cameras. Sweet. Oh, yes. Fuck you, game. I just need to check that door on the opposite side. Yeah, 2. That can fuck off. Oh shit. Well, I was already in there, so... yeah. That was open by default. Stop it. Don't open that door. Hurry up. Boom. We did it, gamers, we did it.
What is it, Snake? Snake, like Shakespeare said, Not's head all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
That's the same thing you said last time. You just repackaged it and made it sound all insightful. But you're mailing, so I'll leave you off.
The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different.
Okay.
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
When you get a boner, you need to control the blood flow.
That's a chaff grenade. It's a special grenade that disperses thin, narrow metallic strips of various lengths and frequency responses. It can confuse electronic equipment. It will be useful against machines which depend upon electronic sensors. Naturally, for it to be effective, you must use it before you are attacked. If you are expecting an attack, spread the chaff beforehand.
Well, you know, he was on about controlling bodily functions, and you don't need a 6-incher when you're out on a mission. That's right, we'll fuck her in the ass. Need to kill every prick in here now before he fucking venture a run. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, that's one. Hell yeah. I'm so getting caught. Balls. Jeez, level 5. I'm getting the feeling that there's no guards here this time. Which is nice. Still those trapdoors, I presume. That his carry capacity is killing me. There's nothing I can do about it. Why does it sound like a fucking... He's punching belly fat or something. Boy, boy, boy. So I know this is the boss fight. But I want to do this one as well. Just soft lock me. I guess we're about to find out. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, shit, 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 shit. There we go. Oh boy, I love boss fights. Might have to call it soon after it. Oh jeez. What are those?
What can I do for you, Snake?
She's gonna run out of fucking quotes before the end of the game.
Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
That's a mean thing to tell him anyway.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Armstech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
More than enough.
Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Yeah, Dixie, draw.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
What the fuck happened to my shoulder buttons? Just glitched out. You stupid fucking thing.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing.
It's doing it again.
Long silver bullet.
The fuck? What am we talk? Why don't we do it during his dialogue? Oh, for God's sake. What sort of design is that?
You better hurry up.
No, I can't detonate it because I don't have to fucking... Oh my God. The Fiend won't stop fucking orgasming then.
I love the smell of Corda. You know, that sulphur smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
I just wanted some ammo.
You idiot!
You idiot. There has to be a better way.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. You idiot!
Idiot. Sorry, Ren.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth.
Hiding won't help you. I love to reload during a battle. All right, I'm alive. Let's go. You better hurry up. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of Corda. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
I've no fucking ammo again. Come on.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again!
Who are you?
I like you. I have no name.
I am Daft Punk.
That exoskeleton.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up
One
as a new
woman
recruit.
in the world.
They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's Sorry, I forgot.
Fucking moron.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Metal Gear.
The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
Love stock footage.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for.
Does it?
It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists.
Plenty of that in Shitterton.
We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Several pounds of MUF.
Gear.
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you.
Sounds a bit racist
Not even
to me.
those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I...
Literally what he just said.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
He just keeps questioning everything.
Itself does, but... to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
I need to hear Natasha say muff.
What the hell?
I'll end up needing some alone time.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
No such thing.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Lol. Hey, we get some more life even though half of it's gone. No. Give us the gossip on Muff.
It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing danger from stored nuclear materials. You see, there are 3 elements necessary in the manufacture of nuclear weapons. Nuclear materials, nuclear engineers, and manufacturing technology. All 3 of them can easily be acquired by either legal or illegal means. If you have enough money, that is. They say that there are 500,000 nuclear engineers in the world. But after the end of the Cold War, the demand for nuclear engineers dropped precipitously. In the Eastern Bloc countries in particular, there is a tremendous brain drain. They cannot keep their scientists in the country. And each year, more and more nuclear engineers go to work for the highest bidder. Just like Baker said, each year, there are more and more cases of muff coming from the nuclear material storage facilities. That stands for material unaccounted for.
Sure
it
it
means
does.
that someone is stealing nuclear materials and probably selling them on the black market.
Wonderful.
First, the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah, smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything?
No, but there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open
No to
out
10.
there.
Oh, that's genius. Oh dear God. The pink bird. Oh.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding,
Or find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Because we'd all end up dying. Then we get no PlayStation 6. Okay. I think I know the number. I think. Shit. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be at some point. Fuck. Shit, what was her number? 140.8. See, something 8. Fuck, I don't believe that now. Why does this keep happening to me? I thought that was a serious suggestion. I was about to do it. Yeah, if it's not between this and 50, I don't know that. Can't believe I've been caught out like this. Need to turn in my Metal Gear fan card. Become a Zelda fan or something. Shit, it was a 141 point. One to teens. No, could have swore it was 140. Never mind the nuclear bombs. You've got bills to pay. Oh, that's Campbell's. Shit.
In any case, you should In any case.
Tell me.
In any case. In any case. In any case. In any case.
Get 3 more.
In any case, you should. In any case.
Fuck.
In any case.
No. Oh. What number is it? Doesn't say it. It'll turn up.
What's up, Snake? Snake, like Confucius said, the cautious seldom err. If you proceed cautiously, you probably won't make a big mistake. Snake, even after you get used to the mission, don't lose your concentration.
Does Confucius know the fucking code? That would have been more helpful. Add lasers. So wait, did I? Oh, you rang at 15. 2-6. I'm gonna have to go back over the VAD. 99.999% sure I did fucking 14015. Well spotted, Dix. Isn't spotted dick a food? Anyway.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Bar.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of Armstech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
It's a possibility.
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor's being
like
held?
putty in his hand.
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. but it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl, everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Yeah, it's the fucking age profile really that scared me more than anything. Right, speaking of hard stuff, so this is the other purpose of the cigarettes. Empty seal lasers. We have thermals, so we don't need that. Oh, the FAMAS, that's a game changer. And they weren't like 600-pound people either, you know? Fuck. Oh my god.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
What timing? Well, bollocks anyway. Well, we're skipping all that shit anyway.
Who are you?
Merle. You have to manually fucking skip it, like. In all the other games, you can just press a button to fast forward. It's nuts. I don't know if that was always the case, but it's definitely noticeable now. Struggling badly without the radar. Fuck, I can't tell where he is. They would love birds. Oh, for God's sake, I keep forgetting the fucking rations. Ah. No wonder I didn't win the fucking wheel round. Have some of that, you cunt. Fucking have AIDS. Might do the Raven fight at the next stream because that's the one I raged quite a few years back. There's a room in here I need to get to as well, so that's going to take a while. Yeah. See how it goes. Forgot to have the cardboard box actually. Yeah, I need to crawl here now so they don't go on. What was that noise? Oh, this isn't good at all. She'd see how far he walks. Yes. Fucking heart and soul. There's no need for the volume, like. Jesus. let me sneak under the table, please. I know it. Jesus. Thanks for not having sound options in 2023, Konami. You fucking dopes. Or level 4. I am not going to beat the fucking tank with no fucking rations. Simple as that. Guys, let me see a while ago, man. Let him go back down now. Interesting. Fucking. Oh, what a waste of time that was. Do not fuck the mine detector. Ah, fuck off, you fucking dopey piece of shit. Why was he triggered there and not the other Titans, like? My misery. You just thought of a game to on for 100k. Bad one.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted
Oh,
yourself
I have
out.
to do all this again. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Is it worth the effort? Oh God. I can imagine. Oh.
Snake, don't be...
I'm earlier taking the piss now. Mary, little hurry the fuck up. You fucking foxy bitch, would you hurry up?
I'll call you when I get the door open. Just...
Am I supposed to do something specific to trigger it, or no?
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn
Be a
sour.
good girl.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Surprised the nuclear facility would have the same fucking security.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
It's a new one on me.
It's never a good idea to fight on too full a stomach. It'll make you logy, maybe even sleepy. You should wait 30 minutes after eating before you play.
What? On a modern schedule? They're fucking crazy, man. Okay. Max Payne all over again. I'm going to report you to the nearest Twitch mod. Damn. Okay, that was a lot easier than Max Payne. Beautiful. Right. Actually made good progress, all things considered. I have to come back at some point anyway, so we get the mine detector then. Because fuck that shit. TNT held bear and 2 rations. Okay.
What's up, Snake?
We're out of here, baby.
Snake, have you ever heard the saying, friendly counsel cuts off many foes? It means that a little bit of advice from friends can save you a lot of trouble. You should think about it. If you're in trouble or if you need some information about something, please contact Colonel Campbell or someone else, okay?
Sure I will. Oh, you enjoy this actually.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Oh, baby.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Just call me balls deep in the mouth. Code VR missions. And you want some music to play us out. Should be on Friday, hopefully. Yet how do we do shit again? Huh. Oh god, I can't wait to see this. Should we raid anyone? Oh, Graham's on, is he? Didn't even know you were streaming. Graham Labs, Aku Labs. Good shit. Catch you over there.